All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mabuhay, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon to all over the world who are watching right now. We are live at our YouTube channel and also as well here at our Pageant Trend Facebook page. So tonight is a very special because we'll be having our first guest international. So she's one of the candidate of Miss International UK or United Kingdom 2021, and she is representing Miss Essex. All right, so she's on the backstage right now, and she's very excited to meet us, and of course to have some little chit chat and to share her advocacy regarding the joining the pageant of Miss International UK 2021. So without further ado, let me please help me welcome our gorgeous and beautiful Daniella Brant all the way from United Kingdom. Please welcome Miss Essex International UK candidate. Hi, dear Daniela.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much. My name is Daniella Brant, and I am currently Miss Essex International United Kingdom 2021. A few fun facts about me is that me and my dog are TikTok famous, so that is really interesting. We have a lot of fun on there. I am also a nurse for spinal cord injury and neurological diseases. And also, I helped change the definition of an Essex girl in the dictionaries.
Wow. So, hi, good afternoon, Daniela. Good afternoon there in United Kingdom and good evening here in the Philippines.
Hello.
So, welcome to Pageant Trend. So, how do you feel right now?
Do you know what? I am so excited. I'm, of course, very nervous. I think everyone coming on interview is nervous in case they stumble or they stutter or they say something completely wrong that they don't want to say. But I'm so excited and it's such a pleasure to meet you. And obviously, I'm in the UK, you guys are in the Philippines. So it's such an amazing opportunity to speak with you and obviously everyone else around the world. So thank you for this amazing opportunity.
You're always welcome. It's our pleasure to meet you here or to be one of our guests here at Pageant Trend. All right. So before we formally start our live interview session, so please let me know, guys, that of course, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever we have new uploaded videos and new interviews like this. And also, if you are new to our Pageant Trend Facebook page, don't hesitate to click the like and also follow us on our Instagram account, Pageant Trend, for more updates and features about beauty queens, kings, and also other pageant trend. All right. So we will be if you have questions to our guests for tonight's live session, don't hesitate to comment down below. And later on, we'll be reading that. And of course, our guest will answer as much as she can. Disclaimer, we will not be entertaining political questions. So you can ask anything about Daniela. It could be either for her personal questions, pageant journey, and as well as, etc., and so on and so forth. All right.
Anything that
So,
makes you fancy.
yes. Okay. So, guys, let's start. Let's get to know more about Daniela Brant. Anyway, dear, how was your pageant journey or your journey to Miss International United Kingdom 2021?
It has honestly been a roller coaster. When I say there has been some amazing highs and some amazing lows, it has been unbelievable. Obviously, unfortunately, everyone has been hit by the pandemic, but I feel it has given me a positive and more time to prepare for the competition. So I've been in several competitions. I've been in Miss Swimsuit United Kingdom a few times. I've been in Miss Great Britain, Miss Essex Great Britain. So I've had a few pageant experiences through that. Although I felt like it never challenged myself, I could never reach my full potential and challenge myself in ways such as building different campaigns, helping as many charities as possible. So I actually found Miss International United Kingdom through the Pageant Girl UK. They are an amazing system who hold different competitions, but I felt Miss International had a better connection with me for my goals, my potential future with obviously pageantry. So I entered Miss International United Kingdom in December 2019, which obviously was a year and a half ago, so it was a very long time ago. Obviously last year it was meant to go ahead but didn't because of COVID, so it's given me a lot of time to prepare, build up my own pageant website, help doing a lot of different campaigns for everyone around the world, use my title as a voice to speak up about a lot of things that I am passionate about, stuff where I can help other women. So our Miss International motto is cheer all women, and I'm using that as an advantage to speak up for everyone around me, especially with the pageant community, to kind of build this amazing network and speak up for everyone else. So my journey has been up and down. There's been some obviously really good times where things have gone ahead. There's been some really bad times. At the minute, the competition is 10 days away and I don't have a dress. There has been a huge blowout with that. I was having my dress designed for me. It took a year to be designed. A few months ago, I went to go collect it and she wasn't even there. I travelled 4 hours up to go and collect my dress and it wasn't even there. So it was a massive cavundle, basically. It was horrendous. So I'm trying at the minute to try and find new dresses. I ordered a dress, it arrived yesterday and it's completely the wrong size because I'm so tiny. This dress has come up quite big on me. So I'm panicking, but I'm staying calm. I know things will happen for a reason. I know I'll find a dress in the next 10 days, but I am panicking a little bit.
All right. So you based on your bio here that you joined Miss Essex Great Britain 2019 and you won second runner up. And also you have mentioned already that you joined also in the Miss Swimsuit United Kingdom. All right. So can you tell us your experiences there and or experiences or learnings about joining those pageants before, and how will you apply it today as a you are joining the Miss International United Kingdom?
Definitely. So, Miss Swimsuit United Kingdom was the first pageant that I originally attended. So, they actually recognised me on Instagram. They messaged me asking if maybe I'd like to become a finalist. I went through, became a finalist, and went to the competition. Absolutely loved the girl power. It definitely built up my confidence. It was something that I was lacking since school. I never felt like I could have a great friendship with women. Whereas pageantry opened up them doors for me. I felt a lot more confident, I felt brave, and I felt like I could conquer the world. And that feeling of being on stage with these amazing women and feeling good about yourself was definitely something that I didn't want to give up. So I absolutely love the fact that they messaged me and I entered and I had the courage to do that. And I encourage anyone who is thinking about going into pageantry to do it. Just do it. So that definitely opened up my eyes. I became first runner-up for Miss Swimsuit United Kingdom, and it was a brilliant experience. Although I felt like I wasn't truly myself, I couldn't do any charity work for the Miss Swimsuit, and they just didn't do any charity work or campaign work. It was more about arriving on a day, showing your personality, showing how brave you are, walking on that stage with your head held high and showing what you could do. Whereas I felt like I like to do a lot of preparation work beforehand, showing how I can use my title to change stuff in the future in a more positive way. So I then entered Miss Great Britain, which was amazing. Absolutely loved the women, the power that everyone held. Some of the strength that obviously you gain from that was amazing. but we could only help out one charity, and that charity was called White Ribbon UK, and that was to stop women being men being violent towards women. And absolutely love that, because obviously it's women power, but I don't just want to help one charity. I don't just
Mhm.
set one goal. I like to over exceed my goal, do as much as possible, and challenge myself. And I felt like Miss Great Britain, I couldn't do that. I felt like there was almost a, a stop at the end of the road, and I couldn't go any further. Whereas Miss International, it's a whole different story. I can challenge myself, I can push myself, I can do as much as I want, and there's no stopping me. There's no, oh, you can only do this or you can only do this. There's no rules. It's you go off, do what you want, then you come to the competition and you lay out on the table what you've done and how you've used your title in a positive way. So my crown's going a bit wonky. So I entered Miss International, doing a lot of obviously research and making sure that obviously this is the right pageant for myself. So far I've done about 20 different charities in the past year and a half. My biggest charity event was for Macmillan Cancer. My mum was diagnosed with cancer during COVID, so it was definitely something that I then wanted to give back, because they supported myself, my family, and my mum so much. And that was an amazing event. That was obviously biking throughout the whole of May, which I accomplished, and I raised so much money and awareness about the charity, which is excellent. But also, Miss International has given me a voice, which I absolutely love. It's given me a title to speak up about a lot of stuff that I would never speak up about beforehand. So I'm doing a lot of campaign work. So 3 of my main campaigns is for the LGBT community. I'm a bisexual woman myself and a
Mhm.
pageant girl. I like to be a voice for other people to hear and feel confident, so they can then speak up about their feelings and emotions and know that everything is okay and we stand for them. I'm also helping people who have been sexually assaulted, both men and women. Now, there is a lot of guidance and support for women who have been sexually assaulted, but not enough for men. And I'm very passionate about this. I feel like now, using my title, I want to speak up and find that support, find that help for males as much as women. It should be equal. And at the minute, I feel like it's not fair. Less males are speaking up about obviously violence and sexual assault, because the support isn't there. And I feel like if we had the support and the network for them, there would be more reports coming in, more men would feel comfortable and confident about speaking up, and then we'd also be able to provide the correct support for them. And then obviously my last one is mental health. I feel like there's not enough network and help support for people with mental health, and it's not spoken about much. You know, there's a lot of people who suffer with depression, anxiety, but there's not enough help. Whereas, you know, you can go to counselling and you can get support, but then it's money, and then people get stressed out because then they don't have money to then get this help. I think stuff like this should be free. We should be helping one another as a community, and I feel like that's not being given the opportunity. So they're all my campaigns, but my big platform is I have built my own pageant website in June last year. It is called the Pageant Family, and that's where I support all pageant women and men who either are beginning in pageantry or are experienced. And it has a lot of different features to do with obviously Q&As for interviews. It is how to do appearances, platforms, any charity work that people were thinking about doing. There's a lot of pageant stories from past title winners, finalists, and pageant directors on there. So it's great to obviously hear their stories and how it's positively affected their life. So that is huge. If obviously you guys are wanting to check that out, please go check it out. My messages are open on there as well. If you want a bit more guidance, then please message me.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your advocacy. Yes. And your advocacy is also timely and relevant. So it's really important that we should, of course, advocate for the mental health also, especially in this times of pandemic. So we really need some a queen voice out for us to to help those who are experiencing mental health or anxiety and depression. And of course, as what I have seen on your profile here, so you have 10, 10 platforms or advocacies that you're aiming to share to the Miss International UK 2020. So it's you really have a good you know a good background, and also I believe that you are much experienced and ready for this competition.
I
Yeah.
feel ready. I feel prepared. Obviously, I've had a year and a half to prepare for Miss International. If you'd asked me last year, am I ready for this competition? I would have said yes. Although I feel like now looking back, I wasn't ready. This time has given me the time has given me more to prepare and get ready and focus more on, okay, what do the judges want to see from me? What does the United Kingdom want me to be like when I'm representing them in Japan in November?
Mhm.
What am I then going to do once I've got this title? Because obviously a lot of people think up to when they go to the competition and they get the title, and that is amazing, but then they don't think about, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do once you have that title? How are you going to use that as an advantage? Just speak up and obviously represent the United Kingdom and change a lot of things into a positive. So my biggest aim is obviously breaking the stereotype of pageantry by changing perception and creating a more positive outlook on things. And I'm very confident about stuff like that. I feel like everyone has this negative view of pageantry, thinking, you just walk on stage and it's all skinny people. And it's not, it's for absolutely everyone. We need to get rid of all this racism and discrimination on people and just learn to love one another. It's such an amazing community. It's a great sisterhood for women who need to build up confidence and to empower each other. And I think using my voice, I can speak up and express my feelings about pageantry. So fingers crossed I can change obviously their negative minds more into a positive. And once I get that title, I have a lot of different plans going ahead of what I can do to do that. So fingers crossed, next time I see you, I'll have the Miss International crown.
Yes, let's claim it. And I believe that you are 101% ready for this competition.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
all right. So have you met the other candidates for the Miss International UK?
I have, and they are absolutely incredible. These women are the most strongest, bravest women that I've ever met. I am so, so proud of them. And it's amazing because obviously we've all been in this together for the past year and a half. We have a group message, so we're always in contact. Right now I can see it going down on my phone. They're all messaging. We're all constantly talking and supporting each other. And that's what I absolutely love. With the Miss International, it is run by Pageant Girl UK, and their systems are always very sisterhood friendly. And that's what I absolutely love. I'm all about, no drama, no nastiness. It is all about support and building each other up. It is like one big family. So we are always talking. I actually met up with a few of the candidates on Saturday, which was absolutely amazing. I got to meet some of the women that I haven't met before. Obviously, I still haven't met all of them because they're all over the UK. But once we meet next Friday, I know I'm going to fall in love and I'm never going to, not speak to them again. I think with these competitions, we all still carry on speaking. And the young lady who won it last year, Harriet Lane, she's actually now become a close friend of mine. She is absolutely incredible. Her journey and the way she has grown since having the Miss International title is phenomenal. I take my hands to her, or my head, what is it? I take my, I've lost my speech now. I take my hat off to her. There we go. Not my hands or my head. I take my hat off to her.
You really have a cute crown there.
Yes, this is Miss Swimsuit Crown. I won this
Yeah.
for Miss Swimsuit when I came first runner up. The first 3 women have crowns. So it's very sparkly. But unfortunately it's I haven't put clips in it. You have to put clips in the back for it to hold. So whenever I move it starts wobbling. So I have to be careful. Can't do no jumping.
Yes. All right. So my next question for you is, what do you think is your edge among them?
My edge along the candidates for Miss International.
Hmm.
It's a difficult one because I haven't personally met them myself, but they are all working so hard. Obviously, I can't really mention any names, but there's a few women in there who began the journey the same time as me, and I have watched them grow tremendously, and it is amazing to watch how much pageantry builds up a woman's confidence and empowers everyone else around them. So they started off by doing some modeling. It's so hard because I can't mention names because obviously
Mm-hmm.
confidentiality, and I don't know whether they'd want me to speak up. But a few of them started off, it is their first pageant, Miss International, and it's a big pageant to start off with. It is the most prestigious pageant. It's one of the biggest pageants in the United Kingdom, and it's the fourth biggest pageant in the world. So it is absolutely huge, and especially to start this as your first pageant, it must be nerve-wracking. But I am so proud of them because you can see how far they have come, how much the pageant has encouraged them and built their confidence, and it's supported them throughout the way. And we've all been a sisterhood network since the beginning. So I absolutely love them dearly, and they are absolutely incredible women. I just can't wait to meet them on Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. It's been a year and a half of preparing, and then I get to see them on Friday, next Friday. Super
All
excited.
right. All right. So, how was the Miss International UK pageant? Is it going to be a live pageant or a virtual pageant?
So on Monday, all our restrictions get lifted, luckily.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
then on Friday, everything will be back to normal. We can have as much audience. We don't need to wear face masks. Obviously, if we want to wear face masks, we can do. But now all the restrictions from Monday are being lifted. So we have all the audience that we want. It'll be live event, it will be on stage. So I'm super excited because I don't think I'd be able to do a virtual one. I like to be there in front of people and expressing how I feel one to one. I feel like over phone and over Zoom meetings that we've done for the past year and a half, you can't fully express yourself. So I am super excited to finally see people go back to normality and have a good time back on stage in the pageant land.
Wow, it's really a good news for you guys.
Yes.
Question. Did you already vaccinated?
Yes, I've got my two vaccinations. That was all
Um,
done in April because obviously my job, my clients are very vulnerable, so I have to be fully vaccinated. So I was all vaccinated in April, luckily.
all right. So without the Miss International United Kingdom 2020 pageant, what do you do?
So job wise,
Mm-hmm.
and hobbies. So I'm a nurse. I specialize in spinal cord injury and neurological diseases. So I care for people who unfortunately have had an injury that damages their spine. And whenever people have a spinal cord injury, this paralyzes them. Depending on where on the spine it is injured, that is then determines when they are then paralyzed. So if you have an injury on the top of your neck, on the top of your spine, you'll be paralyzed from the neck downwards, and it all depends. No matter where on the spine you are paralyzed, you will always be paralyzed from the hips downwards. So it is a very tragic event, but I am so honored to be working with the people I work with, and it's a very rewarding job. It is hard work, but I absolutely love it. And my main thing that people I think love about me as well is I'm so caring. All I want to do is give back to people and help anyone else that I can in my way.
All right. So another question for you. Let's say you win the Miss International United Kingdom 2021. Just a tonight is the grand coronation, and you crowned as the representative of Miss International 2021. What would be the first thing you will do?
Cry my absolute eyes out. Honestly, I will stream. I have no idea what I would do on a day. There's so many times where I've sat there and thought about what am I going to do if I crown? What am I going to be like? I know full well I can sit here and think about what I'm going to do, but it's going to change on the night and it'll be completely different. I know first of all I'm going to look at my mum and I'm going to cry my eyes out because she has been. Like, I'm tearing up now just thinking
Mhm.
about it.
Mhm.
She has been my biggest support, and I cannot thank her enough. And I know as soon as they call my name out, fingers crossed,
Mhm.
I'm going to look at my mum and I'm going to cry my eyes out, and we're just going to have that eye connection of we've done this. We have done this together. And I cannot wait for that moment. I cannot wait for Harriet to place that crown and that sash on my body and say, you are now Miss International. You represent the United Kingdom. And then I can't wait to build my journey and show people what I can use my title for.
All right. So let us say um, you are on the Miss International pageant. My question for you is, what would be your opening statement?
So if I'd just been crowned Miss International,
Yeah. Ah, yes, yes.
I'll have to try and calm myself down for 5 minutes. I'll sit there, calm down, deep breaths. Daniella, come on, you can do this.
What would be the topic you would like to share to the audience for
The
the Miss
support that I
International?
have been given, I will stand up and I will speak up and I will thank each and every person in that room who has stood by me, listened to me moaning, listening to me this week having a meltdown because I have no dress yet. And I will thank everyone for the support that they have given me. My brother is my biggest inspiration. He is the one who has brought out the bravery in me and the confidence. And my mum has been my biggest support. Obviously, I'm a daddy's girl. My dad has been there all the way through. And as much as he's not been, my parents are divorced, he's not been in my life every single day. His support means a lot to me. I know that he's still there and he's still proud of me. So I will thank everyone in the room. I'll try not to blabber on too much. That is one of my negatives. I sit there and I talk and I talk and I talk.
All right, thank you so much. So let's move on to the reading of comments and questions from our viewer. All right, so let's have our first viewer. This one from Brandon Seratan. Good morning, Daniela and Jay.
Good morning. It is lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for coming to join us today.
Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, let's have from Kier Nach. Mabuhay, Daniela.
I love the sound of that. That's such a warming welcome.
Mhm. Okay, so let's move on to our next viewer from our YouTube channel. Let's have from Rai Simpao. I have a question.
Alexa,
What
off.
what is the YouTube channel of Miss Essex International?
So I
Do
don't
they-
actually have a YouTube channel, unfortunately. I do a lot of my pageant on my Instagram, and that is Daniella.Brant. You can find
Correct.
me on my Instagram.
Correct. You can follow her on Instagram, Daniella Brant. And of course, we have watching from India, Dev Dalu.
Love from India. Oh, I love that. Hello. I can't believe so many people around the world are watching. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Thank you
Hello.
so
It is lovely
much.
to meet you.
Thank you so much for watching. And he has a question for you. Hey, from India, question for you. Which profession deserve the highest salary?
Do you know what? That is so hard. And being in the profession of nursing that I'm in, I feel like nursing, any police work, any firefighters, any industry that include helping other people, I think it's such a high demand, especially obviously with COVID. They are needing so many nurses, yet the salary is not going up. The salary is so poor, yet people who have other jobs that doesn't require that much get paid so much more, and I think it's unfair. I feel like there needs to be an equal way. Obviously, people who help other people and put their all into stuff, I know that I think more about other people when doing my job rather than myself, but we're not there to obviously get paid loads of money. We're there because we care genuinely about other people. But I do think it needs to be a more higher salary for these people who put their absolute all into their job.
Correct. All right. So let's move on to our next viewer. There you have it from Ishagit Sakalami, Sawadika.
Swadika. That's beautiful. What does that mean?
I think it's hello from
That hello.
Thailand.
I've
From
never heard
Thailand. Yes. So in here in the Philippines, we say mabuhay.
Mabuhay. That's beautiful. Over here, it's
Correct.
just hello, hi, how are you doing? Good morning, good evening.
All right. So, did you travel from other places aside from from your country?
I have travelled so many different places. So one of my favourites is Egypt. It is
Mhm.
absolutely stunning. One of my favourite things to do is go scuba diving. Sorry, snorkeling. I love the ocean. Absolutely love the ocean. The sea life is amazing. And in Egypt, all their coral reef, all their, their natural habitat where you can go and actually have a look is absolutely stunning. So Egypt's my favorite place, but I've been to New York, I've been to Greece, I've been to Spain. I go Spain quite a lot as my grandparents live out there, and I've also been to where else? Greece, Spain, New York,
Mhm.
Egypt. There's somewhere else, and I can't remember where else I've been.
How
But I've
about
been.
in Paris? Have you been there?
No, I haven't been to France, although it looks absolutely beautiful and so romantic. Have you been?
No, I'm still here in the Philippines.
Oh, but
I've been I've been in South Korea and also Thailand.
oh, I would
Yeah,
love to go Thailand. That is a dream.
correct. It's so beautiful there. So there's a lot of experiences you will be experienced, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to to the questions of him. This one. If an alien landed in your home, what will you do?
Do you know what? I would probably sit there and ask if they want a cup of tea and tell me all about their planet. I would be so intrigued. I'm not one that gets easily scared. I love horror films. I love anything kind of spooky. And I love Halloween. I think it's amazing. So I think I wouldn't turn around and get nervous and run away. I think I'd turn around and be more intrigued to learn about them, which is kind of weird, but I'm a weird person. I'm unique. So that I think that's what I would do.
Okay, let's move on to the next question from our viewer. Let's have from Brandon Siratan. When I stray from my integrity, the monsters rear up almost immediately. One step away from my truth, I feel grasping, nervous, and morose. If I don't the, if I don't the correct course, those feelings quickly escalate and clinginess, terror, and despair. Thanks heaven. How do you deal with integrity?
That is a very big question. So I think I go my own way with integrity. I think everyone deals with it in their own way. Obviously, I think everyone gets nervous. Everyone gets, they question everything around them. This is a very large question. Do you know what? This is probably the most challenging question I have had. I've got to sit here and really think about this. How do you deal with integrity? Do you know what? I don't even know. I've never really thought about that myself. I would have no. How
Mm,
would you deal with it? Let's
okay.
ask you a question. How would you deal with integrity? Come on.
Well, integrity.
It's a difficult
Um,
one, isn't it?
yeah,
I
it's a
normally think
difficult, of
about that.
course. It's a difficult, questions because based on the meaning of integrity is the quality of honest and having the strong moral principles and
Having the faith and the
uprightness.
belief as well.
Yes,
Yes.
correct. So I'm always being honest with regards to what I'm doing, and also you know that's it. It's very.
Honesty is the best key that you can have. If you're faithful to yourself and you're honest to everyone else and you're truthful, I think that what makes the person a best person that you could be.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to our next question from our viewer. All right, from Ishagit again. Opinion about internet censorship.
About internet, what does that mean?
Censorship regarding with the social media.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So we say completely different over here. So with the internet, obviously over here, I feel like we use it as such a big platform. Obviously, everyone has a lot of negative about social media nowadays. The internet is a big, wide place that everyone can access around the whole of the world. Whereas I see it as a positive, I see it as a platform where I can use my voice to speak up and get across anything that I want to. Obviously, with pageantry, we use a lot of social media to express how we feel, how we want to change things into a more positive way. And we also get across a lot of business. So with my social media, I use a lot of business. Obviously, my dog has TikTok, so we do a lot of business on there for other companies to promote their brands. Myself, I do a lot of modeling, but then I also promote them brands on my social media. So I think social media, the internet, is an amazing place, but you do have to be careful. I feel like obviously there's a lot to do with bullying and online stuff that should not happen. But unfortunately, it can be used in different ways. I think you just have to be so careful. There's a petition in the UK at the minute going around saying that we as people should be show ID before we get social media. I think they're trying to change it that no one can get social media unless they show their ID and they prove that they are over 16, which I think is absolutely amazing. It will obviously bring down any harm, any online bullying that's going around, and also it will stop younger generation going on there way too early and finding out stuff on the internet that they shouldn't find out. So I love that petition that's going on at the minute, and I think it has actually just been approved. So fingers crossed. But that's what's going on in the UK at the minute, a big petition.
Correct. All right. Thank you so much for your beautiful answer. So let's move on to my next question. So this is a very, fresh questions. One of the pageant here in the Philippines. So Binibining Pilipinas. So someone is asking about or requesting to ask you the questions that had given to one of the candidate of Binibining Pilipinas here in the Philippines.
Okay.
So here's the questions. This one. When is it okay not to be okay? And when is it not okay to be not okay?
What an inspiring quote. So my main motto is Akuna Matata. Okay, I don't know whether you guys watch Lion
Mhm.
King, but for me, whenever I'm feeling down or I'm not feeling great, I always relate to Akuna Matata. And that means that don't worry, everything will be okay. Now, I think it's perfectly normal for people to have down days. It is okay not to be okay. That is obviously a big saying. People need to feel confident and happy about themselves, but understand that not everyone is going to have a happy day. Not everyone's going to have that high every single day. As long as you know to reach out to people when you feel like you're not okay and that everyone around you is here to support you, just know that everything happens for a reason and everything comes to an end. So nothing will last forever. Yesterday was yesterday. Stuff happens in the past. Tomorrow is a new beginning. You've got to live in the present and be happy with yourself and be confident. Just remember that tomorrow will be a new beginning, a new day, a fresh start, and it will be okay. It's so hard because obviously a lot of people I think struggle with this, and a lot of people don't speak up when they're not okay. But when we ask ourselves, everyone in this world has a day where they don't feel great. And that is okay. It's okay to sit in and binge and watch TV and just have a sleep day. It is okay to do that as long as people know that we are here to support them and that there is help out there if they feel like they need more help and guidance.
How about the second question? When is it not okay to be not okay?
I think obviously that's a difficult question because I don't think you can tell people that it's not okay not to be okay. Um, I think everyone has their own rights and, needs to express the way they want to express themselves. So I don't think that that's something that should be spoken about in a way of, I don't think people should be told that they shouldn't not be okay. because it's going to build, it's obviously going to knock them down. It's going to be like, well, why can't I just have an off day? Why can't I just chill out and, you know, have a day where I don't feel okay? And we need to normalize more the fact of, you know, people aren't going to have a great day. People suffer from mental health, and not every day is going to be the same as the day before.
Correct. You're correct, dear. So when it's not okay to be not okay, so of course when you're experiencing you know some troubles, and as well as nowadays we're experiencing some mental health and anxiety, and of course depression. So we can say that it is not okay not to be okay, right? So we need some person to talk to so that you will be okay.
Yes, we need support and guidance for people.
Correct. All right, so let's move on to our next comments from our viewer. So let's have from Ishagit again. Salamat, sir, and Miss Brunt. Keep safe.
Thank you very much. I hope you keep safe as well.
Thank you so much for your question, Mr. Ishagit, and also for tuning our live session. All right, so let's have my next question for you. All right. So you've already prepared for this pageant, and you already met all the candidates. So what is one thing that make Miss Daniela win the Miss International United Kingdom 2021?
I think my drive to how bad I want this dream. I have put my absolute all into this. Obviously, everyone has put their absolute all, but I feel like I've over exceeded my goals by obviously creating my pageant website. I don't just have one campaign, I have 3 different campaigns, and obviously altogether I have about 10 different platforms and campaigns put together. I help out so many charities, and I'm also proving that I'm going to use the title in a way that's going to be more of a positive aspect. And if I then get crowned Miss International United Kingdom, I'm going to do the UK proud. I'm going to take it to Japan. I've got so much planned afterwards. If I then obviously get this title, I want to use it as an advantage to make workshops and do a bit of coaching for people who are beginners or experienced in the pageantry network. I'm going to sneeze. I'm very sorry. No,
It's
it's
okay.
going. I was going to say, so it's gone. So I feel like obviously I would make an excellent Miss International United Kingdom because I would use my voice and my title throughout the year that obviously I have my title. I won't just stop there. I have so many goals that I want to carry on. I never just think, oh, I'm going to do this and then that will be it. I want to do loads of different things and over exceed everything and challenge myself. And I feel like I've really earned this title. Obviously, I've got the experience as well with other pageants, and I feel like I've put my absolute all and my energy into something I'm very passionate about.
All right. Thank you so much, dear. Okay, so let's have next question for you. All right, this one. Mhm. Who is the most influential person in your life aside from your mother?
Aside from us, Harriet Lane. And that's not only because she was the last Miss International United Kingdom, but because I absolutely love her journey since being a title holder. And obviously, she's the 4th runner up for Miss International. So not only has she then used her title to speak up and be very powerful, but she's now got a career in pageantry by obviously coaching other women to obviously be as successful as she is. And she's also always putting her all into us women as well. So she's very confident, she's very kind with everything that she does. She also uses a lot of her time and her energy into pageantry. So I take absolutely everything that she has done and I thank her for all the help that she has given me. She has supported me through my journey. She's just an amazing inspirational woman.
Thank you so much, dear, for your answer. So let's have a question from Ishagit again. Question: when is the time you listen and when is the time to speak?
Is that in general? Well, I think you need to listen need to speak. Sorry, my
Okay.
phone fell down. I'm just trying to stand it back up. I think obviously you need to always listen to people. It's very important. I think obviously it's rude if you ignore people and don't take on what you're saying. I think obviously you need to speak up about a lot of things. Whenever you feel like you want your voice to be heard, you need to talk about a lot of things. But you should always listen and speak appropriately. You need to obviously keep in mind everyone else around you. And honestly, as long as you respect other people, I think that it's okay to listen and speak when you want to.
Correct. Especially when there's um what do you call this? The seminars pertaining to the mental health and as
Yes.
well as regarding with this COVID-19. Yeah, we should listen to those authorities and also follow the regulations or health protocols implemented by the government.
Yes, you need to know what the right thing is to do and obviously make sure you're taking the right steps to get where you want to get.
Correct. Okay, so let's have this one. If you were given a chance to live again, what would it be?
To leave,
Yes, to live again.
to leave where? Sorry.
I mean, live, L-I-V, live.
Oh, to do a live again.
Yeah, yes,
So what would I do?
yes.
I would probably dance around in the corner of my room when no one's watching and have a little sing along, get all excited. That it would be an amazing opportunity. I hope that obviously next time I come and do a live review, it will be with my Miss International crown and my sash. It would be an amazing opportunity and honestly share my journey with everyone and show them that, anything is possible. You got to put your head and your heart into it. And if it's a dream, then go for it and you get that dream.
All right. How old are you, my dear?
I'm 24.
20. So you're still young. You still have more pageants to,
Yes.
to join. All right. So my question for you is, um, what is your thoughts or about some other organizations have lifted the requirements of, the age requirements of
Age
joining
requirements for what? Sorry.
for joining the pageant?
For joining the pageant. So I think obviously every different system is different, and I think obviously you need to make sure what pageant you are going into. But changing the age restrictions, it's a difficult one. I think as long as it's respectable, I think obviously there's a pageant for every different age, obviously different gender, depending on obviously if you're classic or you're curve. There is so many, and I think it's definitely great that people have different systems to include absolutely everyone. So I think changing the age restrictions comes with obviously sometimes difficulties, but I think as long as it's done in the right way, I think it's great.
That's correct answer. That's a great answer, dear. Okay, so let's have this one. Okay, so since you have mentioned that you are also part of the LGBTQIE community, so what is your stance on joining the trans woman to the female pageant? So let us say the Miss Universe.
So, do you know what? I saw that the other day where the trans women also run the Miss Universe. I think it was absolutely incredible. I think that's what pageantry is all about, including absolutely everyone from all different backgrounds, depending on what they believe in, what they support. And I think there needs to be more pageants out there that include trans women. It is an amazing society. Pageantry is all about building up people's confidence. So why can't we include absolutely everyone? So I think there needs to be more pageants out there for trans women so they can feel more confident and feel included. They shouldn't be felt like they're an outsider and not not involved with everyone else. So I take my absolute hats off to her. She's done absolutely amazing. Absolutely love her.
All right. Thank you, dear. Next question. How will you promote the Essex to the Miss International United Kingdom organization? Or how will you convince them to choose you as one of the representative in United Kingdom to the Miss International pageant?
So Essex is a very large city. It is huge, compared obviously to United Kingdom. It is a very large area. But Essex is known for a lot of women to be dumb. So in the dictionary, it stated that obviously Essex women were dumb, unintelligent, and all they wanted to do was sleep around, which is very disrespectful and vile for obviously the dictionaries to state that. So I'm obviously using my title to stand up for the women, to show them that no, we are not unintelligent. We actually stand for ourselves. We speak up. We are very brave women that want the best for everyone else. Obviously, being a nurse, obviously, I'm not unintelligent. I've had a lot of work to go to where I am today for my job. So I'm proving to everyone that, you don't join pageantry, you don't have to be unintelligent. And obviously, being in Essex doesn't mean that, you sleep around or you don't respect yourself. We very much, as a woman and as obviously a Essex community, we respect ourselves and we love everyone else around us, and we want the best for everyone, and we are intelligent women. So obviously last year my main campaign was obviously changing that in the dictionary to more of a positive definition for the Essex girl, and that got changed in December 2020. So I was really happy about that, as I used my voice to change something more in a positive way. But Essex is an amazing city, and I'd love more people to come and join the Essex community.
Wow, thank you so much, dear, for that wonderful answer. Okay, next question for you. Okay. Um, so if you were going to rate your preparation for this upcoming Miss International to United Kingdom, what would be your rate?
Do you mind, sorry, saying that again? You cut out a little bit.
Your rate. What would be your rate on your preparation for this upcoming Miss
Oh, my
International
rates for my Miss
UK?
International
Yeah.
preparation.
Rate
I would
yourself from 1 to 10. 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest.
I would definitely say a 9. I feel like a 10. I've still got a week to go, and I'm going to push my absolute all to then make it a 10. But I feel like I've put so much into it. I've put a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy into making this a dream come true. I've used my voice so much to speak up and stand for everyone else around me, that I feel like it's definitely something that, I deserve now. So fingers crossed I get there, and we can then obviously make it a 10 by the end of the week.
Wow, we're so excited to, to see you on the international stage. All
Thank you.
right.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, so all things are possible. Well,
You just
uh,
got to believe in them, and they'll come possible. You got to chase after your dreams, otherwise they won't come true.
all right. Another last question for myself, or for my own questions. What do you think is your um, winning mindset for this upcoming Miss International United Kingdom?
So my winning mindset is definitely, you've got to work hard to get your dream. You've got to be determined, and you've got to have the energy to put your all in. One of my favorite quotes is, crowns are not made of rhinestones, they're made of determination, courage, and confidence. And I'm a massive believer in that. A lot of people will have a dream, but they won't work hard enough for that dream. Whereas you've got to put your all into it. You've got to research what you want. You need to put your energy, your time, your confidence, and everything that you want to get out of it. You've got to be prepared to put into it. So hopefully that.
All right. Thank you, dear. Okay, so let's move on to our next part of this live session. So we have the would you rather fast talk questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's have this one. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
150 years into the future. I think obviously 10 minutes goes so quickly. And I don't feel like much would change in 10 minutes. Obviously, a lot can happen, but I feel like 150 years is a long time. I'd love to see how technology has evolved, how people have changed, and how the world has become obviously a better place. And obviously there's a lot of stuff to do with obviously recycling. Has that all, improved? There's so much out there that is damaging the world. Have people listened? Have we changed? Have we, turned the world into a better place? I think it would be amazing to fast forward to 150 years and just have a sneak peek of, what's changed.
All right. Next, would you rather have telekinesis or telepathy?
Celebrity. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool
Uh,
fame.
all right. Next, would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? Marvel.
Wonder Woman. It's always women power, definitely.
All right. So when can we say that you are an empowered woman?
When have I empowered women?
Yes.
So I feel like obviously using my title, I've really empowered other women. Obviously using my website as well, the Pageant family, it gives people a chance to have a look and see how, as a pageant community, we empower each other using our voice, using our title, and obviously how we then change a lot of things. Obviously using my title to change the definition of an Essex girl, I think really empowered a lot of other people, because obviously it was put in the newspaper quite a lot that obviously there was a lot of campaigns and petitions that I made to get it changed. And then I think people then looked up to me, as obviously using my title to speak up about things that I felt was a more negative way towards us Essex girls, and I changed that. And I think people then felt more empowered that such, a small tiny girl could then change something like that.
Okay. Thank you, dear, for that wonderful answer. Let's move on to my next question. All right. Would you rather find true love today or win the crown?
Win the crown.
Okay.
100%. And I'm sorry to any friends or family that are watching this and going, hang on a minute. But
All right.
100% win the crown. Love will come at the time that it's meant to come at. And I think the crown is something that I've been working hard for. I think I love the crown a lot more than I love other people at the moment. The crown is my goal.
Yes, you're correct because the crown is once in a lifetime opportunity only.
Yes,
Once.
100. That is the love of my life, the crown. Miss International United Kingdom crown is my love.
All right. Thank you so much, dear. So let's have this one. Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
Overdressed. I'm always overdressing. If I'm going out and the girls are saying, right, let's go on a night out, they all turn up in jeans and trainers. I'm in heels, a classy dress, hair, makeup all done, ready to go out and slay the town. I love it.
Okay, next. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Universal respect. 100%.
Okay. Okay, next. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
Give up heating and air conditioning. I rely on social media too much for my business and obviously everything that I do.
Okay. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or pool full of maple syrup?
Nutella. 100%. Love a bit of chocolate.
All right. Next. Would you rather labor under a hot sun or extreme cold?
Hot sun. Hot sun any day of the week.
Would you rather stay in during a snow day or build a fort?
Build a fort.
Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store?
Always forget the one thing I need.
Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out at night?
Oh, see, I do night shifts, so I would say I'd much rather be able to not go out during the day than at
Mhm.
night.
All right. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
9 inches.
Okay, next.
Mm.
Would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
These are some lovely questions. Probably me vomit on them because I'm petrified of sick, and if anyone's sick around me, I get scared and run away.
Next, would you rather communicate only in emoji or never be able to text at all ever again?
I would like to send emojis. I love sending emojis.
Would you rather lunch by the pool or on the beach?
On the beach.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a month?
The same socks.
Okay. Would you rather work an overtime shift with your annoying boss or spend full day with your mother-in-law?
Oh, spend a full day with my mother. She's my best friend. Definitely.
Okay, next. Would you have a sing off with Ariana Grande or dance with Rihanna?
Dance with Rihanna.
All right, next. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
20 minutes early. I love being early for stuff. I'm not a late person.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your
Ooh,
bed?
a route.
Okay.
Not a
Would
rat.
you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
Rewind.
Okay. Would you rather have always full phone battery or full gas tank?
Full gas tank. That'd be
Would
nice.
you okay? Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year, or take 3 years off the end of your life?
Take 3 years off the end of my life.
Would you rather never eat watermelon ever again or be forced to eat watermelon with every meal?
Never eat watermelon again.
Okay. Would you rather oversleep every day for a week or not get any sleep at all for 4 days?
Oversleep. 100%. I need sleep.
Okay. Next. This one. Okay. Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a food fight or a water balloon fight?
Water balloon fight.
Would you rather walk to work in heels or drive to work in reverse?
Walk in hills.
Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison?
Oh, that's a difficult one. Maybe oh, that's a hard one. A
Okay,
year at war, I think.
next. Would you rather be the absolute best at something that no one takes seriously or be average at something well respected?
Yeah, definitely something good that's well respected.
Would you rather have unlimited battery life on all of your devices or have free Wi-Fi wherever you go?
Oh, battery on my devices.
Okay. Next question. If you were a man for a day, what would be the first thing you will do?
Oh. Um. Oh, if I was a man for a day, what would the first thing I would do? Well, I think quite a lot of men just sleep, don't they? They're quite chilled. So I think I'd just have a chilled day in. Just
Mhm.
relax, not have a care in the world.
All right, so let's have this one. This or that. Heels or flats?
Oh, heels,
Skirts or pants?
skirts,
Neutral or colors?
colours,
Sneakers or sandals?
sandals,
Sweatpants or Leggings.
Leggings.
Leather jacket or jean jacket?
Jean jacket.
Full coverage or natural?
Natural.
Foundation or BB cream?
Beauty cream.
Bright colors or neutrals?
Bright colours.
Liquid liner or pencil liner?
Pencil liner.
Blush or bronzer?
Blush.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lip gloss.
Makeup brush or makeup sponge?
Makeup brush.
Shimmers or mattes?
Shimmer.
Pizza or pasta?
Oh, pizza.
Cupcakes or cookies?
Cupcakes.
Ice cream or froyo?
Ice cream.
Mexican food or Chinese food?
Chinese.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Savory or sweet?
Sweet.
Nutella or peanut butter?
Nutella.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
That's one. Road trip or flying?
Ooh. Flying.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Hotel or Airbnb?
Airbnb.
Fancy restaurant or local food spots?
Local food.
Relaxing or exploring?
Exploring.
Countryside or city?
City.
Have a plan or go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Phone call or text?
Phone call.
Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook.
Android or iOS?
iOS.
Laptop or tablet?
Tablet.
Amazon or eBay?
eBay.
Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify.
Audiobook or podcast?
Broadcast.
Eyeliner or mascara?
Eyeliner.
Foundation or concealer?
Ooh. Foundation.
Full contour or natural?
Natural.
Setting spray or setting powder?
Setting spray.
BB cream or tinted moisturizer?
Beauty cream.
All right, so this one. Sunrise or sunset?
Oh. Sunset.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Spring or autumn?
Spring.
Heels or boots?
Hills.
Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Moon or sun?
Moon.
Pearl or diamond?
Oh. Diamond.
Train or plane?
Plane.
Books or film?
Film.
Movies or TV show?
Movie.
Let's have this one last. TV on or TV off?
TV off.
Soft bed or hard bed?
Soft bed.
One pillow or several pillows?
One pillow.
Pitch black or night light?
Pitch black.
I do snore or I don't snore?
I don't snore.
Light sleeper or heavy sleeper?
Oh. Heavy sleeper.
Fan or no fan?
Fun.
Thin blanket or thick blankets?
Thin blanket.
Socks or no socks?
No socks.
Pets allowed or no pets?
No, he stays downstairs.
All right. Sleep on side or back or stomach?
Side.
Okay. So, last question. Who is Daniella Brunt?
She is a powerful, confident, strong woman who is going to conquer the world.
Wow. Thank you so much, dear. And I hope that you did enjoy our live interview
I
session.
absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. Thank you very much for this opportunity and having me
You're,
on.
you're welcome, dear. And guys, please don't forget to support Daniella Brand for her upcoming Miss International United Kingdom 2021. And of course, she is representing Essex. The Essex.
I am indeed. Good old
yeah.
Essex.
Essex. Yeah, all right. So Essex is one of the place in the United Kingdom, a great city or a big city. And of course, if you want have more questions with her journey, don't forget to follow her on her Instagram account. Just type Daniella Brant. And of course, don't hesitate to follow. Click the follow. And of course, If you want to know all the candidates of Miss International United Kingdom, you may visit their official Facebook page. Do they have?
Yes. Yeah,
All right.
and on the internet, Miss International United Kingdom, all the candidates are on the website.
All right. So, guys, there you have it. And of course, I'm giving the floor to Miss Daniella Brant to promote herself and, of course, asking help here and Pageant Trend. So, it's your turn, dear.
Thank you very much. I want to say, obviously, thank you very much for having me on. But if you guys would like to obviously find me, then please head on to my Instagram. It is Daniella.Brant. You can also find me on my pageant website, which is called The Pageant Family.
All right. So, do you have any message to your team, to your glam team, and as well as the co-candidate?
I want to say to my amazing sisters, I am so proud of you and I cannot wait all to see you next Friday. We are obviously one big sisterhood that are going to support each other and I can't wait to have fun and make memories.
Thank you so much, dear. And of course, promote the Miss International United Kingdom. When is the Coronation Night? And what would be, the processes? Would there be an online voting or etc.?
So, Miss International United Kingdom is next Friday, the 23rd of July at 7:30 p.m. UK time. And it will be obviously all there in stage, so it won't be any voting doing online. It will all be there on stage. So, unfortunately, you guys can't vote, but you can follow our journey. And obviously, fingers crossed, next time I will have the Miss International crown and sash.
All right, dear. Thank you so much for having uh you know what, for spending your time with us, and I know that you are also busy with the preparation for this upcoming Miss International United Kingdom 2021. And of course, on behalf of Pageant Trend, we wish you the best of luck on your journey to Miss International United Kingdom.
Thank
And
you
of
very much.
course, we believe in you that you will make it. Just
Thank you
believe in
very much.
yourself, and of course, work hard is the key to success. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And this has been Jay Barbo hosting the live interview with Miss Essex International United Kingdom 2021. So I hope you did enjoy our live session. And of course, have a great day there in United Kingdom, and have a great evening here in the Philippines. Mabuhay, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. And of course, we'll be having another live session with one of the candidate of Misters of Filipinas 2020, 2021. So stay tuned. And this this is the wrap. So thank you
Thank
so
you
much for
very,
tuning
very
in.
much. It has
Do
been
you have
a
any last message to your fans and supporters, Daniela?
thank you very much for always being by my side. Thank you for the amazing questions today. I had so much fun and it was great, obviously, speaking with everyone today. So thank you. Keep tuned on, obviously, my journey, and I will speak to you all guys very, very soon, hopefully with my title.
Of course. And can you please say it, mahal ko kayo in Tagalog?
Mahalo kaiko.
Mahal ko kayo.
Mahayo. What is it?
Mahal ko kayo.
Mahaya kaiko.
There you have
I'm
it.
not
Thank you
very
so
good
much.
at speaking. That's
The
my
meaning of
weakness.
that is I love you all.
Oh, that is so
Oh, that's
sweet.
yes. Mahal ko
I love
kayo.
you all.
Thank you so much, dear, and good luck.
Thank you. Take care. It was lovely speaking to you. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye, dear.
Bye.